So, hello out there, everybody. Today is Tuesday, the 8th of November. So, if you live in the United States of America, why the heck are you watching this video? Why aren't you out voting someplace? Unless, of course, you're already voted, then thank you very much for doing your civic and patriotic duty, and I hope you enjoyed the video. But really, get out and vote. It's kind of important. Now, I'm very glad you all enjoyed the Spike Island Lassies. Last week, I have another tune that I would like to play for you today that also was stirred from the memory files from playing in the great sessions in Belgium. But I also had a few requests from people if they could have a look around the shop. So what I'm going to try to do is just twist my computer around a little bit so you can see it's just one room, basically. So let's see what we can do. So over here in the far corner, with that White Owl cigar box, that is the end of the room. It's very, very pointed wee corner. Bunch of American fife and drum pictures and things next. And then, let's lower the angle a little bit. This first bench here, this tool on the end is called a bench motor. On the side here, you can put various heads. Right now, there's a grinding wheel on there. I'd use that for if I'm making inset lip plates and things for fifes. If I have to form or shape a piece of silver, I'd use that machine. Also for drilling holes sometimes, things like that. Very a lot of different functions for it. And then there's a grinder buffer that's there. That's for polishing the silver, and that's for sharpening tools. Next to that bench, you can see a little bench that looks like a piano stool. That was a piano stool. It was actually my old friend Walty Motter. That was his drum pad. There was almost no bounce to the top of that thing. I said, Walty, this doesn't bounce very much. He says, why do you practice on something that bounces? You should practice on something that's difficult. It makes you better. And he was one of the best ever, so he should know. And a little artwork in progress there by Abigail up on top of it. So I grew up next to the ocean, and I miss the smell of salt water, and Abigail and Karen and her parents were just on vacation in Spain a couple of weeks ago. Karen's parents have a house there that her grandfather built, and it's about 5 minutes from the beach, the Mediterranean. So Abigail O'Connie, actually, my father-in-law, dove down and scooped up some sea silt for me, not beach sand, but went out into the deep and got some. And then it's filled with some shells from Spain and water from the Mediterranean, so Puppy gets a little sea smell in his shop. Next to that, the large bench, that's the heavy workbench where I do most of my handwork, most of the filing or press fitting of the silver onto the fifes and flutes and things. I do the tuning there. That's how do I do this? Right there, that's a Dremel machine on a little gooseneck attachment that I can get down inside the embouchure hole and the tone holes for tuning instruments and helping with the response, cleaning up on the inside of the embouchure hole. Those are a pair of Walty Motter's old drumsticks right there, those black and white stripy things from the Ratabangs Fife and Drum Corps. Fife and Drum Corps. The Ratabang Drum Group from Basel from long ago. Then, we switch sides here. That big gray thing sticking up on the blue thing. The blue thing is full of various tools. The gray thing up on top has the collets that go into the lathe. The lathe is all the way at the back of the room there. With my PDQ Bach picture, of course. Then on the other side, coming up the wall, you can, let's see if I can turn that around a little more. There you go. There is the milling machine. That's that other lighted machine over there. That's for putting the tone holes in the different fifes and flutes and drilling the embouchure hole. Next, the display case. And another wood rack in the door to come into the shop is right next to that. So there you go. That's as good as I can do for a circle tour. of the shop, but I think you get the idea. So today, with virtually no warming up, I'd like to play a reel for you. It's one of these tunes that came back to mind from playing in Belgium. It was a reel I used to play a lot a very, very long time ago. A three-part reel called the Gooseberry Bush. The Gooseberry Bush, or thereabouts, with a tour of my wee fiefdom to boot. Everybody, again, get out and vote. Really means a lot. Vote for whoever you want, but just get out there and do it. Hope you enjoyed the tune. Look forward to seeing you all again next week for another Tunesday from the shop with the skip. Cheers, everybody.